I see you got a nice shirt on there underneath. Maybe you could like let people see that for the camera here. What do we got here?
It's a rough shape, but yeah, it's out here. U.A.S. Entertainment, just the print.
What made you? First of all, describe what U.A.S. is for people that don't know.
U.A.S. stands for Unity Among Scotians. It was pretty much. It was started on Twitter, pretty much.
Really?
Yeah.
How long ago?
A few years ago.
Yeah.
It's been what's 2015 now.
Yeah.
It's 2012. Yeah, probably about 2011, because it was Casper K. I got to give a shout out to Casper K. I was attending her show. She would always have her reflections, and seeing the lack of support, no one was showing up to shows, so I just came up with the idea of UAS, Unity Among Scotians, and it kind of went from there. She reached out to me and put my logo on her shows. So I just always tried to make sure I was always to her shows, supporting, promoting, and it just went from there.
Was that the first kind of like venture like that you'd ever done?
Yeah, I never was. I was living in the country before I came up here, so there's none of that. So when we get to the scene, it absorbed everything at once type thing, you know?
So UAS in 2011, 12, compared to what it is today, what's changed? Anything? Is there still the need? Do you still see the lack of unity?
Yeah, but I've learned a lot in the last 2 years.
Yeah.
Good and bad things. I think I did 2 years of promotion.
It's a common theme. A lot of people that sit here, that especially talking about Scotian hip-hop, unity is definitely something that seems to be a lacking ingredient.
Yeah, I think so.
Why?
I think so.
Why do you think that is? I've heard a lot of theories.
Me personally, I'm not from here, but there's a lot of rappers here.
Yeah.
There's a lot of rappers, there's a lot of talent, and there's a lot of crews. There's a lot of cliques. There's a lot of,
Clacks.
gangs, whatever you want to call them.
Yeah.
And they only support what's in their group. I don't think there's enough population for us to be all individually doing our own thing. I think we have to come together.
Right.
You know what I mean? To come out to shows, promote shows, simple things. It only takes a click of share on social media to share our next artist's show, right? So,
right. It's interesting. I see like the same. There's this. I know what you're talking about. There's cliques and camps and things. And it's interesting because then almost like other cliques and camps form out of the necessity that if I'm not in one of those ones, I might as well make my own.
Everybody.
So
wants to
what
be
you're
a boss.
concerned about
Everybody
not letting
loves to be a
UAS
boss.
becoming, its own clique. It's like, would you let anybody put that logo on their show?
No.
So they need to be part of it. Like, at what
No,
point does the
not
UAS become its own clique?
Well, UAS is just UAS. The name itself will just do things.
Okay.
I'm not looking to jump with any crews, any cliques, any labels, We're trying to build our own little something independent. The name will go on its own, but at the end of the day, I'm willing to work with anybody and anybody.
Right.
But at the end of the day, I learned you can't work with everybody. So I'm one of those guys that give everybody one shot. We go from there.
That sounds fair.
Simple as that. Really is I don't judge nobody. I don't judge crews by anything. I don't judge any clique out here. I reach out to as many people as I can, but at the end of the day, there's a lot of egos in the air.
Gonna work with who will work.
That's it.
Yeah.
But you got to concentrate more on my brand right now.
Yeah.
And that's what I'm
Well, I'm
to work
wondering, like, transitioning to you as an artist, how do you find your time and your energy,
on. I'm not an artist.
No?
I'm not.
So you're sitting here, and wait a second. You're here under the auspices of the fact I'm sitting here with an album or a mixtape or EP or whatever the hell.
Oh, I can.
I'm wondering, like, you are an artist, but now you're saying you're not.
I can write music all day, every day.
You can rap?
But I'm not out here trying to push an artist career. I'm not trying to be.
No?
I'm not trying to put D.Miller out there as a rapper.
Really?
No. I'm focusing
What caused
on
this
my
project, like Serenity and Mayhem? I want to get into that in a second, but what caused you then to put that out? Like to finish a project, put it out, have a listening party? That's very artist-like.
It was for myself, yeah. And I gotta give. And the thing was Jason Jordan.
Okay.
Canadian movement.
Yeah.
Shout out to he's from my family.
Yeah.
He pushed that whole thing. I didn't even want to.
Are you one of those dudes who's
for
like, I didn't, like, is the story going to be like 10 years from now? I didn't even want to do it, but my friends told me.
No. Serenity and Mayhem was mine. It was for me.
Yeah.
It was really personal. I knocked a lot of things off my chest, and I had to do it. I had to.
It's a very personal album.
Yeah,
it dives you right in. Like I love the way you tell. Like when I got it from you a little while ago, I remember we were texting back, and I was sort of listening to songs, almost texting you as I was hearing them, and it was like, whoa, like very, almost like diary-ish, like very. Do you use rap? Do you use rap in that way, in that sort of therapeutic way to get things out?
Definitely.
Was it before it was like rap? Were you just writing, or was it
just? It was always writing.
Always.
We started writing a while back. Like when I was 14, we started writing.
Right.
Shout out to all my cousins. Miracle.
Yeah.
Miracle, Aldine.
Mm-hmm.
K Notes. He goes by K Notes now. Kano.
Yeah.
Mickey D. You know, we all started writing. There's a lot more too. You know, Morbid, Prophecy, rest in peace. We just all started writing. It was just I just always loved writing. I used to write journals in school.
Right.
I wanted to be a journalist when I was in school, until I realized the more criteria to it. Writing, I just love writing, so it just came to that.
Interesting. I want to hit them with a track from this album, and I don't know. Is there somewhere you want to go first? Is there something you want to lead with?
I don't know. I leave it up to you.
I'm going Lost and Found.
I like that one.
Yeah.
I like that one. That one
kind of jumped
That was
out.
the first one that started it all.
See?
That's the oldest track of all of them.
Psychic.
Shout out to my cousin Aldine on the
Exactly. Boogie. Set it up for the people.
Lost and Found. D.Miller featuring Aldine Alliston. J-Town.
Are you going to be one of those people that becomes just a symbol and be like artist formerly known as D.Miller?
D.Miller will do a lot more things. It has nothing to do with music. It's deeper. It's deeper than music.
Okay, when we come back, I'm going to pick up right there. I want to know what's deeper than music.
All right, let's do it.
Lost and Found, featuring Boogie, 88.1 CKDU Potato Salad Radio Show. You know what you're supposed to be doing. Just like Nephew Nick's. Drink it up.
Without soul inside you, and how strong do you believe in faith? What would you say if the Lord's beside you, and how long do you play the devil's game? Turn the new leaf, but the pain still ran through. I guess there's only so much to gain. Only one body, but lived enough for two. Too many thoughts get hard to contain. When I go out, there's a lot explain to do. Right or wrong, sometimes hard to choose, especially when family is the enemy. But thankfully I didn't resort to booze. But I can't lie though, I love to get high though. So after the smoke clears, yes, I'm guilty too. All these bad urges, I keep coming back for a purpose. Yeah, I hate them too. Whoever said hip-hop was there must have not have believed in themselves to bring it back. Got a pen for a nurse, give a shock to earthlings. Everything business without the slacks. My mind's with a purpose. Back to the money like the first is up. I cup Crown Royals, get it passed around. Now I got a bottle all to myself. Just me here, but the voice don't help.
Go home a lot. Only couple spots that I'm known to stop, but it's all love when I see some. Even though I know it's not. I'm grinding hard with this music. Truth is, you should come to my shows and watch. Cause if you ain't trying to make it now, I ain't trying to pay it then when I'm on the top. No, when I'm on the top. When I'm on the top. When I'm on the top. Love me now or hate me then, but I'm still gonna win. Cause I ain't gonna stop. I ain't gonna stop.
I ain't gonna stop.
No, I ain't gonna stop.
I ain't gonna stop.
Lost and found, chain their head, but I'm still gonna win. I'ma stay on top.
How do you achieve when they don't believe in you? Does your appetite meet the size of the plate? Don't change now, they probably need you. But how much shit can a person take? They talk sincere, sound real loyal, but really ain't there. They ain't supporting you. Oh well, baby, life ain't fair. Gotta survive with this atmosphere. I'm raised in the sea, never loved the soil. I was 21 years when I lost my hair. Problems boiled, I faced my fears. I'm a tree with weed, in love with oil. More country than a bear, never been spoiled. Not dumb, but smarter than I appear. Meaning sometimes my appearance can interfere with what's there. There's more on my head than this big old beard. There's more to my life than what's really here. Trying to find myself in this big old mirror. There's more to the light than what really appears. Not a big gamer, but never could play me. Born in Jordantown, now I'm hovering. It's just so bad that now I'm in love with the fact that I'm never going back to myself again.
Been a while, I don't go home a lot. Only couple spots that I'm known to stop, but it's all love when I see some. Even though I know it's not. I'm grinding hard with this music. Truth is, you should come to my shows and watch. Cause if you ain't trying to make it now, I ain't trying to pay it then when I'm on the top. No, when I'm on the top. When I'm on the top. When I'm on the top. Love me now or hate me then, but I'm still gonna win. Cause I ain't gonna stop. I ain't gonna stop.
I ain't gonna stop.
No, I ain't gonna stop.
I ain't gonna stop.
Lost and found, chain their head, but I'm still gonna win. I'ma stay on on top.
How do you conquer a world that's bonkers when not even yourself feels sane? Got a thing for torture, a massive importance for you to understand how far I came. Hide in a bunker, making trades with a monster. Not enough time in the day to pray. When I do, want my family saved. Wanna be free, gotta live cautious. After teens, you would think I'd be exhausted, but why make it this far and not change? System get a target and all our backs. You fail if you fail, there's someone to blame. I hope that you know that I can maintain. Get off my back or cut me some slack. Either way, I'ma stay this way, cause if I relapse to be a dangerous thing. Not from drugs, but from the pressure, cause to overcome is a beautiful ring. Forever play and the devil will let you, but find grace, watch your beauty will bring. Hand in hands, got the man watching, that's why it feels so sad, but I can never give it up. How can a man see so much wrong when I feel that bad and still here to live it up?